Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. About a week ago, I uploaded a story on my Instagram. You can follow me there if you don't have me there, saying that my cat escaped. And everyone was so worried and asking on my directs that what happened, where is she now. I'm sorry if I can't talk. There is something big happening in my country and I'm not feeling well. As long as I have about 103 or 4 subscribers here, that most of them are not Persian and they're not living in Iran, I'm gonna say what is happening in my country later. And if you don't want to know that, you can just not watch the end of this video. We live in an apartment and each floor has 2 flats, if I'm saying that right. The window we have in our bedroom access to our front flat. I actually was shaving my hair and we opened the window because we couldn't turn the air conditioner on because of all the hair that will go around the house. So we opened the window. But after we shaved my head, we came out to have dinner and we forgotten to close the window. And while we were eating dinner, I suddenly heard something that, as usual, I thought Pashmak was just running all over the bedroom and doing this thing with her hand and make something fall down. So it is that sound. But when I come to the bedroom, I saw that the window is open and I was sure that she escaped. And I didn't know that this window access to our neighbor's house, so I was so afraid and I didn't even look down the window because I was so scared. That I thought our house is in the 3rd floor and I thought that this window is going down to the ground. And so I was just thinking that okay, she can't escape, but please God, let her be alive and not hurt at all. But if a cat falls 3 floors down, she will at least has broken legs or a broken hand. So I decided not to look out the window, and Matin goes up and looked down and told me, okay, it's just about a half a meter height, so don't be afraid, she's gonna be alright. And I was just like, okay, how can we get her? I get a bucket and I told him that, okay, take this down and she will come up. But she was so afraid and she was just hiding somewhere and we couldn't see her. Martin told me that he saw her the first time he was up and looking down the window, but as Pesci saw him, she decided to hide. So we couldn't find her and I was so afraid. And it was about midnight. Martin was trying not to go to our neighbor's house and tell them that our cat is there. But his wife, our neighbor's wife, was pregnant, and imagine she waking up in the morning and saw a cat in her house. She will freak out a lot and maybe, God forbid, lose her child. Metin went to their house and knocked their door, but they didn't answer. So we tried finding the landlord phone number and asked him for the number, and then he gave us the number and we called our neighbor, and he was so nice. He was such a nice man. He come out and told us, okay, you can come and get her. It's not a big deal. He went there and he found her. She was hiding behind the washing machine and he took her out and brings her home. She was so afraid. After she was home, she was hiding and not eating and everything. And I was so happy that she's back, she's healthy, she's back. That was the story of my cat escaping. Okay, this is it for the video, the story of my cat escaping. If you don't want to know why am I like this, it is about a week after she escaped. I'm feeling fine about that. She's with me, she's healthy and she's happy now. But I am not, because there is something huge happening in my country that it could happen to me it could happen to my friends, my family, even my mother. Something in Iran which is called mortal police. It is a bunch of women with some men, especially in Tehran. They will surprise you when you are out, mostly for girls, but this happened to boys either. It's not especially for girls and women, but mostly for girls and women. I didn't saw them arresting a guy, but I saw a lot arresting girls and women. Okay, imagine you are getting ready to travel to a new city to visit your aunt, and you're going there with your family, and you decide to go out with your brother. You do all the limits that government put for girls in Iran in the streets. Okay, your hijab is full, your hijab is done, you don't have anything showing, and suddenly a bunch of women with black veils show up and trying to put you in a car. You know, it is just like kidnapping someone. How do you feel if they kidnap you and you don't know if they're going to kill you or not? She didn't know that. She didn't know that she's going to be killed or anything. She was in the subway. She came out and saw those women with veils standing right there and telling her, okay, get in the car. What would you feel? I'm scared of that. Every girl in my country is scared of that. It's not something easy to deal with, even if you saw them every day, if they take you every day to that special organization that they make you sign something and treats you like an animal. In another countries, animals have rights. In my country, neither for animals. Okay, they banned pet shops. These are the kind of people that I'm talking about. They don't know about animal rights. And I would say, okay, if it's okay, they don't know anything about it, it is okay. I can deal with them not knowing anything about animals, but human right is something you should know about. And our country, Islamic Republic of Iran, which is a Muslim country, they say they are Muslims, but they don't know a bit of religion. So they take her and they attacked her, which they're saying we didn't do. They are attacking everyone to say we didn't attack her. Are you out of your mind or anything? Do you even have brains in your head? This news is for 3 days ago, and I am still upset. Wake up in the morning, go through my phone, and the only thing I can see is a picture from her. People in the streets trying to defend her, trying to defend their own rights, and the government attacking them. And yeah, I have a lot of things to say, but I didn't decide what country I'm going to be born at and raised at. I hit 100 subscribers this week. I should be happy about that. You know, my father lived about 10 years in the US, and anytime I talk to him and tell him that I want to immigrate and I can't stay in this country, he repeatedly tell me in other countries they don't treat Persians well. I'm not treating well in my own country. How can I accept other countries treating me well? You know, Persians, especially Persian girls, don't have any rights. Sometimes something happened that you start to question everything. You start to question God. You start to question, why am I born? what is the goal in my life? What can I do for my life to make it a bit better? I didn't choose where to be born, but I can choose where to live. But as long as I know, immigrating is not that easy. So thank you for all your support. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful for every one of you, every one of my followers on my Instagram, because they are going, woo! And I'm happy about that. Thank you guys. Maybe see you soon.